Hello everyone, my name is Emeron and welcome back to reacting to Elite. Well, how do I explain this? Okay, so here's two other channels now. Elite TV Man and Elite Clockman. Go check out link in description, okay? Okay, so from what I know and guessing, Elite Cameraman, which is the original first, right? Oh frick, let me turn that off. Hold on. So make new. What's the wait? What? It's fine. Okay, so Elite Clockman is gonna be the one talking about multiverse. Hopefully, others as well, not just Dom Studios. There'll be like there's way too many multiverse variants. So yeah, we'll start off with this one, Elite Clockman.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Elite Clockman here. Today I'll be covering the new series which is taking over the Skibidi Toilet community called the Skibidi
Very
Toilet
shiny for some
Multiverse.
reason.
Episode 8 was released today and I'll be analyzing and revealing all the Easter eggs in Episode 8. If you guys do want analysis on the earlier episodes, let's try to get this video to 10,000 likes
What the heck?
and the channel to 10,000 subscribers in the first week.
Oh.
If you guys have watched episode
Link in
7,
description.
you know
Remember.
that we went to the Clockman base, but that wasn't the important part. The most important thing was that Clock Woman was introduced and she is so goddamn.
Whoa.
Okay, I gotta hold myself. I'm not a simp like Elite Cameraman. I'm a gentleman. This lovely being was introduced and used her time reversal powers to fix the large Clockman. But that's beside the point, and I'll analyze everything if we do reach the 10,000 like goal. At the end of episode 7, the cameraman holding the tablet informs the Clockman about the Titan Clockman being captured, and this is crucial because he needs to be saved. Before we get into the Skibidi Multiverse episode 8 analysis, I need to mention that the analysis of this series will be completely separate from the original Skibidi Toilet series, because the Multiverse series is a branch timeline that starts after episode 59's ending, and we'll have to assume that everything that happened before episode 59 is the same, but anything after will be completely different. And maybe Clockman and their time abilities are a foreshadowing of the fact that the timeline has been altered, but I'll get into those theories in my upcoming videos. Now let's get to what happens in episode 8. Here we go. We start the episode seeing a bald toilet in a room with rocket thrusters.
They look shiny for some reason.
Table in front of him.
Look at him.
This frame already reveals that an interrogation is going on, and I would say that his bald, shiny head is brighter than my future. What's about to happen makes it much worse. Seconds later, the camera pans to the right, and we see a normal speakerman holding some type of recording device next to the dark speakerman, which we saw in episode 63 of Skibidi Toilet, once again reminding us that all the characters in Skibidi Toilet lives in this universe too, even though most of the events that happened are different. Right after we see them, Clockman enters the room looking very mad, and he smashes his hands onto the metal table in front of the Baldy Toilet, which makes the Baldy Toilet actually scared because we can see him shivering. But he gets some confidence somehow and spits onto the Clockman. This leads the Clockman getting even more made, and he just snaps his fingers, leading us to hear the rocket thrusters charring. We can see the Baldy Toilet being confused for a second, but right at the same instant, the thrusters starts working and the dude literally burns to his ashes. But we can see the Clockman watching without a care in the world, and he actually might be enjoying this scene because since they haven't gotten any information out of the Baldy Toilet yet, he uses his time reversal powers to bring back the Baldy Toilet to life while he is burning. This leads to him infinitely dying and burning, which would literally lead to infinite torture, which is crazy. I can't imagine anyone going through something like this and coming out mentally stable. And we can see the Baldy Toilet being incredibly scared after the Clockman stops. But for some reason he gets confident again, spouting some nonsense to the Clockman again. I guess being bald gives you confidence. Blood really thinks he is Kratos. Right after this, the Clockman starts the rocket thrusters once again with the time reversal a couple times. This really shows us that the height the Clockman would go to for information. They really are a cruel race, but deep within them lies kindness. But I'll get into their character traits in my upcoming analysis videos.
Okay.
After this incredible torture, the Baldy Toilet gives up and starts writing all the information he knows to the paper in front of him.
Come on.
But we don't know what he has written and revealed. My guess would be that we'll get to know this later on with what actions the Clockman takes, but it probably will never be revealed completely. Also in the original series, Normal toilets aren't usually intelligent enough to write stuff, and most they can do is sing the Skibidi toilet song. We do know that. It's their language, but they always speak in the same monotone voice unless they are a special toilet. This Baldy toilet seems more intelligent and evolved compared to the regular toilets in the original series.
Maybe that's
Even
why.
though it's an old version, because as you guys know,
It's
all the new toilets have armored gray toilets instead of the old white ones. Also, after this scene, we see the dark speaker man getting smaller.
Yeah.
But this might either
what?
just be a mistake or because of the camera angle.
What
I
the
have
heck?
no idea unless it's an ability they want to give him later on. After the information is given, the POV cameraman leaves the room, and it's revealed that we are actually in the Clockman base. But if we pause here, we can see that there are more cameramen compared to actual Clockmen. On the left, we can see one of the Clockmen, and on the right side of the room, there are two cameramen working on computers.
No, three.
One cameraman just looking at the tools.
Oh,
One
yeah.
thing is for sure, we
Never
really
mind.
need to name these Clockmen because every Clockman is different, unlike the other Alliance members. Clockmen are kind of more similar to the TV Man from the original series, because as you guys know, TV Man also have the special ability to teleport, and they are smaller in numbers, and each entity from the TV race is considered more unique. After we go inside the main room, the POV cameraman turns behind and we see the Clockman pulling a lever causing the room to light in orange with the rocket thruster sounds. We can safely assume that this lever was the control mechanism for the rockets, and we won't be seeing this particular Baldy toilet ever again. We see the Clockman going towards...
Hold on. Look, it's the magnet toilet. I think. Is it? It looks like it. It has the blue and red.
Clockman who is working on the computer, and he starts typing some stuff. Seconds later, a new text prompt shows up saying that the Skibidi toilet base's locations is targeted. In the Skibidi Toilet Multiverse series, we usually do get more text prompts revealing more information to us compared to the original series. And there were even Morse codes hidden in earlier episodes for analysis channels to pick up on, but we'll get to those in later analysis videos.
Oh.
After this is shown to us, we see a large TV man walking towards us in the base, and the camera slowly zooms into the screen, changing the POV. This is a throwback to episode 60, where we saw a large TV man showing a POV cameraman's point of view from his screen. The weird thing about this POV is that I couldn't figure out which cameraman we were at first. It looks like we are flying and we see the buzzsaw toilet from the original series about to kill a normal cameraman.
Oh no.
I thought we had two weird tubes at first, but looking at it carefully, they look like the plunger heads that the plunger cameraman has, and we are flying. I'll explain why we were in the plunger cameraman POV in a second, but I'm assuming that the plunger being white was just a mistake or a rendering issue.
Or maybe it's a multiverse instead of red plungers, there's white.
Plunger cameraman charged his toilet in episode 63 in the original series. There's also one...
Wait, what? Wait, hold on, one moment. Yo, Elite Cameraman, what's up? He's literally right there, what the heck? Yo, what's up?
Correlation between these two episodes because we also saw Dark Speaker Man in the same episode. After charging up and attacking, we can see that one of the plungers is gone, and we turn our back to attack the helicopter toiler. If we stop at the right frame, we can clearly see that the white stuff were plungers. Maybe it's a change in the design since this is a different timeline.
Different multiverse.
Or it was just a rendering mistake. This attack obliterates the helicopter toilet, and we already know that Glitch Plunger is incredibly powerful because of what happened in the original series in episode 63. He is so fast that, other than a few toilets like G-Man and Scientist Toilet or UFO Toilet, no toilet can go against him. After the incredible attack, Glitch Plunger Toilet turns to his right, and we can see the Titan Speaker Man fighting against some toilets, and he uses his speakers to lure off the toilets, and suddenly a toilet we've never seen comes to the scene, which does look like a party toilet because of his weird glasses and fireworks. Without hesitation, he shoots the fireworks at Titan Speakerman. But as you guys already know, this is nowhere enough to go past Titan Speakerman's defenses, and he flies up to charge his hand cannons and starts shooting the firework toilet. After this, we see him nearly getting infected again, but his reflexes have improved after last time, and he dodges it last second.
You sure it's not like a
realizes this and tries to escape, but gets shot.
Hold on. Is that a fridge? Yo, it's a fridge. Wait, hold on, it's a fridge. Wait, what? What was that? A drill? Oh yeah, yeah. This parasite has a drill that locks them into the Titan, so it's much more dangerous.
In a moment. What happened after will change the series' future a lot because we see the ground breaking suddenly and something is moving towards us. We can clearly
They're
see
funny
that the
running.
Titan Speaker Man has no idea what's going on because he starts charging his blasters. But suddenly one of the clockmen starts ringing and saying no to Titan Speakerman. We can see both a
Alarm
normal clockman and a large clockman waiting for
Right.
something. Suddenly the ground
Protect them.
cracks and a hole opens up. This leads to a new race coming out of the hole. We see
Drillman.
3 normal drill man and 1 large drill man, which actually looks like Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point.
Wait, hold on.
After they
Wait, they're drills. Wait, nah, never mind. I'm not gonna assume that they help the Skibidis, but I am gonna assume it's similar to the situation in the original multiverse where they stole TV Man's teleportation ability. Remember the skeleton? Yeah.
come out from the ground, POV cameraman zooms in, and we see the first assumed handshake between the 2 races. Moments later, the drills start communicating by spinning their drills, and they tell someone or something to move somewhere else, and a very deep sound comes from it. This actually might be the Titan Drill Man or a fleet of drill man, but I'm assuming that we'll learn more about this in the next couple
That's
episodes.
so cool. What
This
the
also
heck?
leads to the POV
So
cameraman getting
shiny.
a notification on his tablet, and we can actually see the glitch plunger toilet in this frame. If you zoom in on the bottom, the gray parts are the toilet. But the main thing is the prompt that showed up on the screen. It
Get
says,
ready for your next
"Get
mission.
ready for your next
Rescue.
mission.
Okay.
Type, rescue." This clearly indicates that the Alliance will be sent on a mission to save the Titan Clockman. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, at the end of episode 7 we saw something similar. It seems like this series will be going on for a while, and it does have a cool story. So if you do want more analysis videos on the Skibidi Multiverse series, make sure to like the video and
Yep. Like and subscribe. Check out the channels. Okay. I can't wait for Elite TV Man. Okay. Here's my prediction of Elite TV Man. I think Elite TV Man might be like a recap or something like that, like meme wise, basically. And Elite Cameraman, please bring back Elite Speakerman. I still want to see some more of those funny voiceovers. Moving to the next so one. This one is like everything needing to deal with episode 66, including the talking about leaks, how, and then we're gonna see his Elite Cameraman's capability for predicting. Let's see.
Hello, everyone. Elite Cameraman here. It's been 4 days since we've witnessed the craziest episode of Skibidi Toilet, and it's probably only up from here. Today, we'll talk about what could happen in the upcoming episode 66 and when it's going to come out. Even though we don't have any confirmation nor any leaks yet, we do have some insider knowledge thanks to Creekcraft and what he said in his last video. Before we go over all this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because we are trying to reach 690,000 subscribers before episode 69. Anyways, here we go. As you guys know, there is no schedule anymore, and the release dates of episodes are consistently changing. This is because Dafook is publishing the episodes whenever they are finished, and he is trying to produce the best episodes possible. Even though we don't have any leaks yet, we'll most likely start getting some leaks either tomorrow or the day after that because the last few episodes we've gotten leaks 5 days after the episode was released. But sadly, this time we might have to wait a little more. If you didn't know, episode 65 was the end of season 21, and a day after episode 65, the season 21 video was released. And sometimes when Dafook uploads a season compilation video, the next video may get delayed by 1 day. This doesn't always happen, but it's a possibility. And since he has been working harder and harder on the episodes, it's very possible. If you go to his channel right now, you can clearly see that last 3 episodes have been long episodes. Episode 64 wasn't the longest, but episode 65 was longer than 2 minutes, and episode 63 was almost 2 minutes long, which is crazy because he is doing all that work in just a week. So, before we get into when exactly the next episode might come out, let's talk about the insider information Creekcraft told us. In his last video where he reacted to Skibidi Toilet 65 while he was reacting to my Skibidi Toilet 65 analysis video,
Okay,
Creek
okay.
mentioned that he talked to Dafook Boom, and apparently Dafook said that there won't be any filler episodes from now on, and it'll be the story continuing with fights. Here is what Creek said. Bite.
True.
And we probably have a whole season worth of fighting to do with the
Okay.
G-Man toilet
I
and
can't
scientist
wait.
toilet duo.
Wait, hold on. I'm reacting to him reacting about him. He? What the heck?
Actually, I talked to the creator, Mr. Boom, and he said there's no more filler. It's go time. So, like, let's go, dude. Let's go.
This means that my theory
Aw.
about the fight continuing in the next season was most likely correct, and we'll most likely get to see even bigger fights compared to episode 65. But the question on our hands is, when is the next episode coming out? My own guess would be somewhere between the 13th or the 15th. Last episode was released on a Saturday, and Dafook might try to keep a 7-day schedule to make everyone happy. Which seems doable because lately episodes have been coming out every 5 to 8 days. It also seems like a good way to do the series because most TV shows go with the 7-day schedule, and at this point Dafook probably needs to put in 3 times the effort on every episode because of how big it is. If we do start getting leaks tomorrow, I think we'll get the episode on the 14th. And if the leaks were to come out the day after tomorrow, we'll most likely get the episode on the 15th. But those are just my
okay.
guesses. I also think that the next 3 episodes are all going to be long episodes. Just like episode...
Hold on. By the way, if you guys don't want me to like see the previous one and just get to the one that is talking about the episode only, let me know down in the comments. And please like and subscribe.
63 and 65, because that seems like the direction Dafook wants to go. Even though it seems like we are very far into the series, this probably is just the beginning because think about it from the perspective of the characters in the series. It hasn't even been that long ever since the war started, and there used to be a ton of filler episodes. But now, thanks to Creek, we know that we won't really get filler episodes, at least for a while, because I think episode 69 needs to be a filler. But that's just my opinion. And every 10 episodes, we get a huge reveal, so after this arc ends in episode 68 or 69, we'll most likely get to see a huge reveal in episode 70, leaving us more hyped than ever. Even though Creek said that there won't be any filler anymore and it'll be all fights, I don't think we'll get to see a big fight in episode 66. Instead, it'll most likely be the Alliance getting ready to attack or arriving on the disastrous scene that we witnessed in episode 65. Hopefully everyone gets together and helps to fix this mess that the Skibidi Toilets created because that plan to trap Titan Cameraman was crazy good, and the Alliance really has to up their game in the upcoming episodes. We are most likely starting an actual war arc where both sides will be making plans and trying to get over one another, resulting in even better episodes. Let me know your thoughts on when the episode might come out and what might happen in the comments. Also, make sure to subscribe with notifications on to not miss the upcoming videos. Elite Cameraman here. For the first time ever since the start of the Skibidi Toilet series, it's been 7 days and we have no info on when the next episode is coming, while also having not a single leak or announcement from Dafook. After the last couple episodes having a 5 to 7 day upload schedule and leaks 2 days before, forget the leaks, we thought the episode would be published by now, but we all have been proven wrong. So where is episode 66? This is the question we all have been asking, and there might be 2 reasons for these delays in the upcoming episodes. But before we get into all this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because we are trying to reach 690,000 subs before episode 69. And at this rate, we might reach the goal before episode 67. Anyways, here we go. There was a situation similar to this before, but it wasn't as long as this time where we didn't get any updates over a week. When episode 63 was supposed to come out, Dafook got sick and the episode was a little delayed, and we were informed by one of the ex-owners of Dafook's Discord servers with his message. This was over a month
don't be
ago at
sick
this
again.
point, and back then the schedule was episodes every 3 to 5 days, but as you guys know by now, episodes have been becoming longer and longer. And I did ask Dafook about what's going on, but I haven't been able to get an answer so far. Even though this is the case, I don't think he is sick right now because we know that he lets the viewers know when he is. Instead, my theory is that he has been cooking up an actual masterpiece of an episode for us. Lately, episodes have been going up to the 2-minute mark, and I feel like we might get up to 2.5-minute to 3-minute episodes soon, because he might want to make the season compilations longer, while including more of the story in each episode while also adding more fights. which would literally please all the viewers. If this really is the case, we are about to witness a feast of new episodes in the coming weeks, and it'll 100% be worth the wait. The quality of the series have been going up ever since episode 50 arrived. It's not like it was bad before, but somehow it keeps getting better and better. At this point, it really has taken over YouTube on a large scale. If Dafook has been cooking up the video for the last 7 days, I really can't imagine what type of a video we'll be getting because personally, I thought this episode would have been a build-up episode and we would not see a lot of fighting, but instead I thought we would see some minor fights while the Alliance was getting ready. But that might not be the case at this point because we've been waiting for more than 7 days now, and whenever it took this long, the episode was a certified banger without any hesitation. And as Creekcraft said in one of his last videos, there won't be any more filler. This means that we'll get episodes about the main storyline for a while, and this could very well explain why it's taking so long because you need to understand that Dafook has to write the story down either on his head or actually write it down. Plan the scenes and make the maps unless he has someone helping him with that. Design all the new characters and decide on who gets an upgrade and who shows up in the episode. Carefully plan out how the POV cameraman will move throughout the episode to make the shots look good. And after all this, he has to animate every character with carefully designed fight scenes, add VFX after this, and he still has to edit the video and sound design with the finishing touches. It may seem easy because they are 1 to 2 minute episodes, but the work he puts into these videos is unmeasurable. For big animation studios, it takes years to finish a 90-minute animation movie while they have hundreds of animators working on it. Even
And
though
he is
Skibidi
one
Toilet
man
is on a very
that
small
stands
scale,
above.
this still should put how much effort is needed into perspective. I also asked Creek if he knew when the episode was coming out, but sadly his answer was that I'm not actually sure. I don't have any secret leaks this time, sad face. And right after he said, episode 66 just never comes out, and sent the turtle emoji, which I responded with, that would be disastrous. But as we know from his first response, he has no idea as well, and he probably was joking about it never coming out. Or was he? I guess we'll know soon
hold
because
on.
I still think that we'll get some leaks either tomorrow or at least on Monday. From what I can see, Dafook has been inactive on Instagram as well, and he usually gets more active the closer he is being done with the upcoming episode.
Yeah, I need
so
to
we'll just
post
have to
them stuff.
assume that he has been working 24/7 on episode 66, and we can just hope that we'll get an announcement or a leak as soon as possible, because I know that everyone is eagerly waiting. If you have any theories about the situation, make sure to leave them in the comments, and also
Well, it doesn't matter
like
because
and
it came out
subscribe.
already. Okay.
Elite cameraman here. It's been more than 8 days of waiting for the new episode at this point, and since we haven't gotten any leaks even till now, people started interpreting any image they see as leaks, and since many other YouTube channels started posting these images as official leaks, so many people think that these were official leaks.
Ooh,
For some of these
sorry.
leaks, we still can't 100% confirm where the leaks originated from. But the main leak that everyone is talking
Unless
about
it's
is
for
the new
Multiverse,
design
bro.
for the upgraded Titan TV man. And it does look very real, and the person who made it is clearly very talented. But before we get into all the alleged leaks, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel to not miss the news when we get actual leaks. Anyways, here we go. As all of you are, I'm very hyped for the upcoming episode as well, and I'm waiting for leaks every day, but it seems like we've been unlucky so far. And because we haven't gotten any official announcements, I did message Dafook Boom to see what's going on, but it's been a couple days and I still haven't gotten a response. He really might be working on the upcoming episode day in and day out, but we'll see. Hopefully he is doing good. Now about the leaks. First, we've gotten these leaks showing a couple cameramen sitting, one being the plunger cameraman, Titan cameraman's hand cannon, and a new version of Titan TV man. But if you look carefully, all these leaks look so fake because the quality is nowhere close to the original quality we get from Dafook Boom. Look at the TV screen of the Titan TV man leak on this image. If you zoom in enough, you'll see that the VHS static look is different compared to the normal Titan TV man in the series. The hand cannon image mostly looks fine, but if you look at the actual beam that's coming out of it, the quality doesn't seem as good as the original. For these 4 leaks, I couldn't find where they originated from, but I can confidently say that these are fake.
Yeah.
If they are not, I guess I don't deserve
Look, that's
TV woman,
clipped
but
inside.
anyways,
What the
let's
heck?
move on to the next alleged leaks is what I would say. But while writing this video, I did find a couple more images sent from the same source and also where it originated from. As you can see here, it shows plunger cameraman sitting with a single plunger, but where is his glitch toilet? There are so many questions after this, we got what seems like simp cameraman on a roof standing next to a broken truck, and there are some toilets under him. No idea if these are real or not, but I'd assume that they are fake because
Oh, what the lag? What the heck? What about the Wi-Fi? Oh.
we got screenshots of how they were posted at least this was the only source I could find. It was an image of Fast Toilet and Speaker G talking about this, and Fast Toilet sending these images saying to Speaker G to not leak these images. It's up to you to believe them or not, but Speaker G will get more important later in the video, so make sure to watch until the end. We also have gotten these two images showing a dead toilet and a different version of Titan TV Man. Honestly, the dead toilet leak looks mostly fine, and if the weird purple fire wasn't there, it really could have been believable, but it's just so random. Also, the Titan TV Man looks weird, and again with the last leak, the TV screen doesn't look normal and the quality of the model seems worse than the original. Before we get to the main leak that everyone has been talking about, I need to say that I personally don't think that the upgraded Titan TV Man will be coming back in episode 66. I really could be wrong about this, but from what we've seen and how the story usually progresses, I think there is a big chance that he'll come back in episode 67 or 68. I did mention this in my previous videos, but he'll most likely enter the scene at a point of desperation for the Alliance, and we are not at that point yet, even though Titan Cameraman has been injured. They are not really in a threat right now because the toilets left the scene already. But that's just my theory. Now let's get on with the main alleged leaks. Luckily, we have so many images on this leak, and it is very high quality. To be honest, that alone should have been a dead giveaway. And this was the image that went crazy in the community. It was a screenshot of the Skibidi Spoilers channel in Dafuk Boom's Discord server, and it showed him posting an image of the upgraded Titan TV Man in the Spoilers channel, and people said that he deleted it right after. And honestly, this does look very real if you don't look at it carefully. The model used in the leak is extremely high quality, and it is very creative, and it does look dope. But there is a very big problem with his leak.
He's extra
if you
tall.
do go to the original Skibidi Spoilers channel on Dafuk's Discord, you'll see that even though his Discord tag is DafukBoom_legit, his name shows up as Dafuk Boom. And this alone proves that this leak was fake. But after a while, when this image started going crazy, Speaker G came out and said that this leak was never real and he created this himself. And this image was posted, which is a very high-quality version of the leak in Blender. And as we all know, Dafuk posts leaks from Source Filmmaker. But even though this is fake, I honestly would be okay with this being the actual upgrade, honestly.
Yeah,
and
it
since
just looks
some
way
people
too
didn't
good.
believe it, he also sent some other images showing that it was his creation, showing the rig he made for the model. But we also have this majestic look on him flying. This image really does go hard. There were a couple more versions he posted, like where he confirms that it's his fan-made upgraded cinema man with an owo face. But you can try and find them yourself if you want. He apparently made a Titan Nokia man as well, which is a character everyone wants to smash. Sorry, not smash. I meant everyone wants in the series. Anyways, from now on, unless it's from an official source like Dafuk Boom's Instagram, his Discord or Creekcraft don't instantly believe the leaks you see going around. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and join the Discord server to be notified when there are real leaks.
Okay, now to the next.
And here, at this point, we are going towards almost 2 weeks without any episodes, and probably the only person who knows what's going on behind the scenes is Creekcraft. But since we've been left without any announcement, there have been so many fake news and leaks going around. I already covered the fake leaks that appeared a couple days ago, but this time there are some alleged announcements coming from Dafuk Boom himself about episode 66, and I'll be covering them. But before we get into the alleged announcements, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We were trying to reach 690,000 subs before episode 69, and you guys blew that goal out of the water, and we are on our way to 700,000 subscribers already. But our next goal won't be that easy because the next milestone is the big number, 1 million subscribers. Let's try to reach 1 million subscribers before 2024.
Come on.
Thanks for all the support so far. Without you, none of this could have happened. Anyways, here we go. First of all, we actually have gotten a small official information from
What?
Creek Craft almost 2 days ago.
Bladed ball.
While he was streaming, someone in the chat asked if Creek
Bladed
knew any
ball?
information about the upcoming episode 66. And this was Creek's response.
Got my name from there. All right, here we go. This is it. Here we go. I'm ready. Do I have any information on the next Skibidi Toilet episode? I know why it hasn't come out yet, but I don't know if I can say why it hasn't come out yet. But I know why it hasn't come out yet, but it's nothing bad. It's just it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out.
It looks like Dafuk has told him why the episode hasn't been published yet, and it'll 100% come out, but we don't have a specific date yet. Only thing that's messing with my mind is that the way he spoke about the topic. He didn't seem
It's like he was
hyped as
unsure.
usual and was thinking if he could reveal the reason or not.
What the heck?
Even though he said it's nothing bad, it seems like there might be some problems behind the scenes, or Dafuk has been cooking up a very, very long episode. I think before the episode gets released, we'll get an official update as to why it was so late or something similar, but Creek also seemed like he was expecting the episode to come out already, just like us. Hopefully Dafuk is fine and we'll get the episode soon, but try not to put any extra pressure by going and complaining about why the episode hasn't come out
Don't
yet.
worry.
Because you guys need to understand that it's a very
He's
lengthy
one man, he's
process
just
to
one person,
animate these
chill.
videos and make an amazing series when you are just one person, and any barrier that comes up in real life will affect the upload schedule. Which is fine, and we'll be waiting for the upcoming episode, but there have been some alleged announcements from Dafuk Boom himself. People have been sending me these screenshots of an alleged Dafuk Boom account, sending announcements on a Skibidi Spoilers channel saying, "Guys, a new episode is coming soon and we're going to show spoilers. Thanks for your patience and sorry for the delays. The reason for the delays is that I'm cooking a crazy episode every day." By Dafuk Boom. First of all, this alleged Dafuk Boom's English is clearly different compared to the original because the way they speak is not even close. And as you guys can already guess, this is
More
clearly
like
a
text.
different server because his name is Yellow here, and there are different people typing in the spoilers chat. This server is called Dafuk Boom V2, and this Dafuk Boom is not the real Dafuk Boom. If you click on the profile, you can see that they do have the Dafuk Boom _legit tag that the original Dafuk Boom has, but it's actually not their Discord tag. The tag is Dafuk Boom with 2 A's, and they are trying to fool everyone with the new Discord pronoun feature to seem like the real Dafuk Boom. They put in Dafuk Boom _legit as a pronoun. I don't know if their goal is to troll people or actually trick people
Why-
into thinking
why?
that this is an official server,
Why would you
but
try
it
to
is
do this?
clearly wrong if it's not a troll.
What is wrong with
Once
y'all?
again, if you end up seeing any leaks outside of the official sources or people who are actually affiliated with Dafuk
What's that
Boom, like
eggplant?
Creek or his Discord owners, do not believe them. This episode has been awaited for such a long time that if this goes on, I think we'll keep getting more fake leaks, but it's just how it is. I really do believe that. We'll get an official announcement soon explaining everything. Also, if you are bored while waiting for episode 66, I just opened a new channel called Elite Clockman, where
Yeah.
I'll be analyzing the Skibidi Toilet Multiverse series, which I was actually in episode 8 of Skibidi Multiverse as an Easter egg.
Yeah.
So if you like that series,
The thing is here. I showed that at the finally to the juicy and important part. Finally,
hello everyone,
freaking
Elite
here.
Cameraman
Let's go.
here. After 12 days of waiting, episode 66 was finally released, and it was the longest episode so far.
With 3 minutes.
It certainly was one of the best episodes so far, especially with having all the female Alliance members in the episode. TV Woman better be in the next couple of episodes as well, anyways. Even though how crazy this episode was, it was just the beginning of this arc, because if you read the description of Skibidi Toilet 66, Dafuk Boom wrote, "The final battle begins, ? Does this mean that with this battle the series will end, or does the question mark entail that this is actually just the beginning?
Or is it saying?
I'll get into all
Is it
this
going
and
to
every
be?
crazy secret that happened in this episode, because
No.
today's episode was actually the episode with the most secrets so far from what I can see. We'll go over every secret agent appearance in this video, all the foreshadows on the upcoming
Wait, hold on.
episodes, and
Wait,
every
what was that?
reversed TV man line that was in the video. So if you enjoy these analysis videos, make sure to like the video. And since we just reached our goal of 690,000 subscribers, Let's try to get this video to 69,000 likes once again.
Ooh, okay.
This also means that we now have a new subscriber goal. In my episode 65 analysis, I set a goal to hit 690,000 subs before episode 69, but we destroyed that goal, so now let's try to hit 1 million subscribers before 2024. I think with your help it is possible. Unless Dafook decides to end the series at episode 69, which would be very goofy, but anyways, here we go. Episode 66 starts with the POV cameraman hearing some rocket and gunfire shots, and we see couple toilets on the frame.
There's
And
like
if
a
we
weird
freeze the
sonic
frame
boom at
here,
the
it's
start.
clear that all these toilets are different toilets. The Strider toilet is shooting with his ding-dong as usual,
Hey,
but the
whoa,
weird
whoa, whoa.
thing we've never seen is in the background. There is a weird large toilet without any heads. This alone
Ooh.
kind of shows
Oh.
us that this is the toilet space, and the Alliance is attacking the toilets in this episode, but if you've watched the episode, you know that it gets crazier. Moments later, the camera pans to the right, and we see helicopter toilets entering the scene, and there is another weird large toilet. These kind of look like statues if you ask me, but I have no idea what their use could be other than accessories or maybe being used as test objects. We don't get to see what they exactly are, but seconds later the camera pans to the left, and we see a couple large cameramen with rocket launchers, and this goofy large cameraman literally shoots himself. I honestly got no words for you, bruh. Do better next time, but at least he doesn't die. We can also see a large speaker man moving behind the fire in the background, and right when the camera is about to pan up top. A speaker man riding a toilet goes through in front of the screen, but it's not clear how he is doing it because of the motion blur. We also see a new camera
Wait, is the
helicopter
car
after such
speaker
a
man?
long time. This new upgraded camera helicopter has 8 rocket launchers attached to it,
Is the
and they
car
do
speaker
put
man?
it to use very well until they are shot down. R.I.P. If it was me driving the helicopter, I would have done better, bruh. But thanks to the crash and the rockets they used, they clear out the toilet wave on the left side, and the POV cameraman turns to his right. We see that we have a stun gun, and we actually might be the POV cameraman from episode 54, because it seems like the same weapon and the same suit. But since we are just a regular cameraman, there is no way to know. While shooting the stun gun and stunning the toilet, we can see a billboard on the back with a text on it. It's actually impossible to figure out what says on it, but if you freeze it on the right second, the first 2 letters seem like A and G, which could mean that the word is agent. But because the video's bitrate and the smoke in front of it, it's
Oh
impossible
my
to
God,
figure
I
out
can't
what it
see it.
says, but we all know
I'm
that
blind.
billboards with writings on it means that the secret agent is nearby, and
Yeah.
we'll get to him in a second. The POV cameraman decides to hold behind the car, and we see a couple things in this scene. First of all, the cameraman
Polaroid-
next to us has the same weapon that the mech cameraman had attached to his mech in episode 54. And from the looks of it, it's some type of rocket launcher. Second thing being the Polaroid camera
Yeah.
entering the scene, which indicates that the help for the Alliance is on the way. And if you have watched my theory videos, I mentioned that this episode was most likely going to be the main characters teaming up gathering in the same place, and that's what we got. And the Polaroid camera was the foreshadowing of that. The third and the most important thing in this frame is the green glow on the back, and we all know what this means. It's the secret agent. Even
Yeah.
though we can't see his body, the green glow suddenly disappears,
It's
and the
faded.
cameraman in front of us randomly looks to our right hand like there is something there. And we do look there as well, and we
Wait,
can
it's
see
like
a
this?
tablet with a weird green screen, and there is a text on it. And if you do freeze at the right second, you can see the secret agent's face on the screen,
Wait.
but it's not really clear what's written. To see what exactly is written on the tablet, you need to watch frame by frame because every word gets clear on different frames. And if you go one by one, you first see the first word, which says run. After this, we can clearly see that
can
it
read
says
that.
are on the bottom left and Titan on the top right. And lastly, dead on the bottom right. This was shocking because are the Titans really dead? I personally don't think they are dead, but if Dafook is actually planning to end the series soon, it could be possible, but we really don't know what
Wait, no,
happened
that
after
looked
episode
fake.
65 and before episode 66 because Titan Speakerman seemed fine. But in this next scene, we see the tablet change into a different image, and we can clearly see that Titan
Wait, it's
Speakerman
fake.
and Titan Cameraman are both dead at the ruined airport,
fake.
while G-Man Toilet and Scientist Toilet are standing
fake.
on top of them. Is this actually a fake image or is it actually real?
Yeah, it's fake.
This might be another trap to lure in the rest of the Alliance, or maybe the secret agent is trying to get the Alliance angry to make them move as fast as possible. We won't know until episode 67 or 68, but it surely will be crazy. We also can see that the words Skibidi are written 3 times on the screen, which could mean literally anything, and the cameraman ID is different compared to the tablet that we saw in episode 56,
1056.
which clearly means that these 2 POV cameramen are different,
1247.
unless this tablet was some other cameraman's tablet that the secret agent stole. This is the real point where the episode starts ramping up, and after seeing this devastating
They became
image,
angry,
the POV cameraman
right?
drops the tablet.
Come on.
Right
be
after
angry.
this, both the POV
Kill.
cameraman and the other normal cameraman stands up, and they suddenly go mad mode, dropping their weapons,
Everyone else
pulling
is,
their
look.
fists. This is the first time we are seeing something like this, and it does look like they've lost their mind, but it's not really clear why this is happening. Also, while the POV cameraman is running towards the toilets, we see a dead
Hold on. Their head is shaking like when they got infected by the parasite, remember? They also shook violently.
toilet on the road, and it's been shot twice by the camera woman, foreshadowing once again that the female alliance members will come to the scene. If you look closely, it's clearly camera woman's rocket darts. And without any hesitation, the POV cameraman rams onto a jetpack toilet, pushing him back and punching him endlessly.
Wait, what?
But if you look closely to the right, there is an entity standing next to us. But if
Oh yeah. And then he's just holding a knife for us.
we roll back the footage a little, everyone else was clearly running and there wasn't anyone standing
Wait, it's the cameraman with the katana. It's him again.
there. And seconds later, he gives us a knife. And right after, he suddenly disappeared, just like my father, Elite Cameraman Sr., when he
what?
went out to get some camera batteries. But that's completely
What?
besides the point. And this mysterious figure was definitely the secret agent. Just like what happened in episode 62, he randomly came in, helped, and dipped. We still have no idea why he is helping the Alliance, but we can certainly say that he is 100% on the Alliance's side for now. Everything he has done until now was to either save, warn, or help the Alliance. Right after this, we look forward and the secret agent is gone, as well as the text on the billboard that we saw at the beginning of the video. We keep running through the battlefield until a toilet disturbs us from the left side. And it looks like it was one of the toilets that survived the attack in the beginning with his sunglasses being broken. But things don't end well for him because the speaker duo enters the scene and they start stabbing the shit out of him. Oh my god, you can't imagine how happy I was to see Speaker Woman, but that wasn't even the best part. After seeing the dark Speaker Man and Speaker Woman destroying this solider toilet, we move on and keep moving forward until a helicopter toilet blocks our way, and right when he is about to launch a rocket at us, Camera Woman steps in and snipes the helicopter toilet. At this point, I knew that I was going to see all my beloved female Alliance members.
Hey, what?
And I honestly couldn't focus until TV Woman entered the scene, but we'll get there in a second. We see the mighty camera woman shooting the toilets without any mercy, and thanks to her help, the POV cameraman keeps on moving, but because most of the toilets are dead, everyone kind of slows down until we see another Strider toilets blasting a normal speaker man with his ding-dong, but suddenly another toilet enters the scene from the left side, and it looks like it's being controlled because he shoots rockets at the Strider toilet while ramming onto him, which causes both of them to die. And at this moment, we see my beloved TV woman's head flying from the rubble into her beautiful body. Holy moly.
Hey,
this female trio looks so goddamn strong.
Chill.
I was 100% going to say strong.
Chill.
This actually was the first time we saw all the female Alliance
Don't get
members
erection
together,
while doing
and
this,
I can
bro.
assure you that I'll never forget this scene. Right after this, we help out the speaker man who is on the ground, and Dark Speaker
at least he's
Man
not
jumps
dead.
down, which actually kind of correlates with the scene in episode 63.
Wait,
because
hold
Dark
on, they were
Speaker
in
Man
sync.
didn't help the cameraman who was on the
They were, like,
ground
in
to get
sync.
up,
What the heck?
but hear us. The POV cameraman helped the normal speaker man get
Look,
up.
they turned their heads
Suddenly
in sync.
sounds come from the right side,
Hmm?
and a new type of mechanic Strider toilet comes, and this one surely has more firepower, because instead of just his ding-dong, he has 2 laser weapons, which looks like a Walmart version of the G-Man lasers. But right when he is about
sure
to
it's not
use
eBay?
it, he suddenly gets attacked from nowhere, twice losing his knockoff lasers, and this guy knows that he is done for, so he decides to do the Rizzler face, and die with his honor and ding-dong standing as straight as possible. Right
Yo.
at this second, we finally see the lightning that the glitch plunger creates when the Strider toilet's legs get cut, revealing that the plunger cameraman is also there with the team. He
He's
looks
just like, bruh.
he's more used to using the toilet now, and he can maneuver a lot better. And before I continue, I need to tell you that I told this in about 5 or 6 videos and guessed that episode 66 would be the episode where all the main characters would come together, and I guess I was right again, so if you are enjoying the analysis videos, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, right after this, we see Speaker Woman clapping Plunger Cameraman and Camera Woman giving a thumbs up and TV Woman doing a straight face. It looks like she thinks it was a show off, and don't worry, TV Woman, I agree 100%. Or maybe TV Woman is just jealous because she is not the one getting the attention. If that's the case, don't worry because I'd clap you any day, TV Woman.
Whoa.
Right
Chill.
after this, we see
Calm
the
down.
incredible duo
Yeah,
dabbing each
dap
other
it
with a
up.
huge bang,
Dap
just
'em
like
up.
how the Titans did in episode 59. But this is where everything flipped
A
because
literal
suddenly the whole
reference, bro.
toilet army spawned, starting with the police toilet we saw in episode 65, and suddenly the scientist toilet appears out of nowhere, but we continue, where is
Wow.
G-Man toilet? Because we saw him and
the
scientist
weird one
toilet
again.
together in the photo that was sent to the tablet. Is there a possibility that it was a fake image? Because it looks like this teleport was literally at the same time as episode 65, and maybe both episodes 65 and 66 are going on at the same time. And Secret Agent made a fake image to get the cameraman mad so that they could progress faster to escape the
that
scene.
actually makes more sense.
All these are possibilities, but as I said earlier, we won't know until the next episode. After this scene, we see TV Woman hugging the other females. Oh, geez, I wish I was there. Anyways,
Oi.
everything goes into chaos mode and everyone is trying to escape at the same time, and suddenly TV Man start appearing. Right before TV Woman teleport, we can see that something big teleports into the bunker on the left, and when we turn to our left, there is a TV Man who just teleported saying something to the plunger toilet. If we reverse this scene and listen to it, we can clearly hear that the TV Man told Glitch Plunger, "Get out, idiot." Here you go if you want to hear it for yourself. After this, TV Man also teleports himself with the Dark Speaker Man, and we start rushing towards the hangar where a large TV Man is holding a big container for us to teleport in. Right
Are
after
they
we get
manufacturing
in, we
these?
see
What
one
the-
large cameraman that's left on the road, and I
No,
wish I
but
could say that he
make
was
it-
saved as
come
well.
on.
But the buzzsaw mutant toilet comes in and cuts his head off without a care in the world. R.I.P. large cameraman, the one that was left behind. It's really tough out there, but I guess the plot armor quota ran out because almost everyone got saved. Right at this moment, the large TV man uses his TV powers while saying something along the lines of ugly ass. But it's kind of hard to understand the last word. If you want to hear it yourself, here you go. And after this, they instantly teleport right
Maybe it's ugly ass shit. I'm gonna swear that just one time because I'm trying to help with this. It sounded like
after, while the mutant toilet was wearing his sunglasses to protect himself. I think everyone thought that the episode ended right here because I did, but as a surprise, the screen suddenly got brighter again, and we appeared inside of the TV Man base that everyone had been eager to see. Large TV Man tells us to get out in reverse right when we are leaving, and we see the special agents standing in the base.
What's
And
that?
other than TV Woman, the others have a look that says it's their first time being here as well.
they're like, huh?
We also see an incredibly large TV monitor on the back, but we have no idea what it is. And this place is certainly very creepy.
TV
looking.
Strider?
The vibes are
Question
incredible.
mark? Question mark?
For the first time, we see many TV Man in the same place, and it seems like they are not as extinct as we thought, but they are clearly low in numbers compared to other races. When we look up, we see another crazy large TV monitor on the right top and on the left top side of the screen.
Oh yeah.
There is a TV man with something glowly on his hands, and it also seems like his coat is white instead of black. Behind him, we can see that the wall has some type of screen where it looks like volume waves are showing. But before we can get a closer look,
It looks more
a
like
new type of TV man
a
comes.
fan.
And if we freeze the frame before he gets closer to us, we can clearly see that there is a weird circular object on top of his monitor. And once he gets closer, he says, "This remains confidential," in reverse. And here you go if you want to hear it yourself.
What? What? Are they the government?
I think there is a reason why he said this while he
Are
was
they the
using his TV
government?
beam, because he actually might be washing the minds of the Alliance members to never speak about this place. And if we do
Oh.
freeze the frame right here, we see a
Makes
card
sense,
on his
but
lab coat, and it doesn't make sense if you look at it straight. But if we flip this image, it clearly says either 0, 6.7, or D, 6.7.
Or
I have no
D67,
idea what any of
just-
these numbers might mean, but my theory is that it's his ID number, just like how cameramen have IDs on their tablets, but we can't know for sure, and this is clearly put in intentionally, so it actually might have a deeper meaning. If you do know what this could mean, comment it down below after all this at the end. A huge door opens up, but we can't see anything because of the incredibly bright light that's coming from there. But as you guys can all guess at this point, it's certainly the upgraded Titan
my
TV man,
eyes.
and he will finally return in the next couple episodes.
I see
But
God.
that's not it, because after the screen
Lord
fades
Jesus,
away, we hear
is that
one
you?
last reversed line from the Titan TV
Yeah,
man,
just
and he
kidding.
says, "Just wait." I'm actually so hyped for his return, and this episode was incredible. Hopefully the upcoming episodes push the series even further. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and also if you get bored while waiting for the new episodes, I just opened a new channel called Elite Clockman, where I post Skibidi multiverse analysis videos.
Yo, please get Elite Speakerman back. I want to hear the funny voiceovers. Please, dude. You left us. Why? Anyway, like and subscribe. Yeah, link in the description. Have a great day. Bye.